man or woman of God who find themselves believing God like they've never believed God before, that there is something that God has pronunciated over your life, can I begin to suggest to you that you are not living without the heart of God and the will of God operable now in your life? Can I submit to you, my family in Sufficient Grace International Ministry, that God has a partner that He has strategically set up for you now to begin to take. This is not an hour where you allow doubt now to come into the reservoir of your spirit. This is not the hour where you begin to find yourself following after the naysayers and the player haters. This is not the hour where you find yourself uncomprehensive now to anything that God has spoken over your life. One of the biggest things we come to understand, and as we begin to analyze, we understand now that there's a challenge when it comes to a promise, because the thing with a promise is a promise begins to tarry, and when a promise is in a tarried state, it means that that thing has not come to manifestation. It means that that thing has not manifested itself now in the natural, and even though it has been released into the spirit, it means that you're in a waiting state. It means that you find yourself cogitated. It means that there are times when you find yourself worried. It means that there are times when you find yourself fretful. But one of the things you got to make up in your mind is that a promise from God is not now like a promise from man. You got to make up in your mind that if God spoke it over my life, then there's a possibility that that is going to come to pass. I may not know when, I may not be able to sensitize, I may not be able to track and trace God effectively in the realm of the spirit, but I know that He's released the word up over me, and because He's released the word up over me, it means now that there's something guaranteed that's about to happen in my life. You may laugh at me right now because I'm going through what I'm going through. You may make faces at me, you may scourge me, you may mock me, you may spread rumors about me, you may gossip at me, you may slander my name, but I got a promise, and there's nothing like a promise from God. There's a few of us, we're standing on a promise, and because we are standing on a promise, we are challenged because of the promise. And there's nothing like when you cannot come to a point and a place in your life where you yourself begin to understand exactly what it is that God is doing in your life. You must understand that God is not like man. His thoughts is not like our thoughts. His ways is not like our ways. He is sovereign in His ability to do what it is that He does. He still has everything up underneath His auspices. And if there's anything, and if there's any time